If you followed his journey, you understand and appreciate why I call him the music genius. He's one of the musicians in Ghana who effortlessly flows with his craft, making it look easy and attractive. If you're an avid follower, you understand why in recent times it is in order that people are starting to appreciate his craft and recognize him duly. I know you're trying to catch the clues here and there, but let's take a quick break. When we come back, I'll unravel my guest for you. You're watching Talkertainment on GhanaWeb TV, and I am yours truly, Elsie Lamar. We'll be right back. And we are back on Talkertainment here on GhanaWeb TV. If you just joined us, I am here with the phenomenon. I want to call the name how he usually calls it in his songs. Ayisi, right?
It has become a thing now, huh?
I'm honored to have you here. Thank you for coming.
Honored to be here. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, so finally I get to see you in person after so many hurdles.
Trying to get in touch.
Yeah.
I thought I put the number out there, but I think I have to keep revising and telling them that this is the number.
Yeah, I get it. I get it. It's fine. So
we're here.
Yeah. Tell us, how has life been for you lately, you know?
Career-wise, there's been more recognition, more output. And I don't know if you've heard it, but 3 nominations.
Oh, yes, definitely.
So it's been good.
Yeah.
Still working, still healthy, you know, still motivated, still inspired, still having good people around me. So literally there's no reason to stop. So doubling up this time around, and it's been good.
So what do you make of, or what's the feeling like getting to know that people are now getting to appreciate or recognize your craft more?
Around the time that I had Anger Management out, where it won that award, you know, it was another, you know, recognition moment. Gave me understanding of how the markets work, because around the time it was a Untold time, and I wouldn't imagine that a song like Anger Management would take off. Then it was Grind, which was another recognition moment. So this is also this I like, because the rebranding from AI to Ayisi went over people's heads. So to have another blip on the map to point people like, okay, that's the same guy that this isn't that. I like that about what where we are now, you know. So it's been gradual, but we did talk.
The transitioning of the name from AI to AEC,
Yes.
Was it because of Google search factors?
That too, and then I don't know if we predicted that now everything is going to be AI. So in terms to separate the artist from what is happening now, it's just advised to go wide. Because when I was AI, I'm still AI, but I'm just trying to. When I was AI, I still was mentioning AEC in my songs.
Yeah.
You know, so apart from the people that have been following that, to the people that already knew me as AI, some will go, where after Grind, where is he after this, where is he? But then some are also realizing that was the same guy that did that. Keeping working has also helped that. It's been gradual, but moments like these and the interviews, you know, help those who did not know to know now.
After Grind, were you under any pressure to release another banger?
Well, I am like this, right? When we are in the studio making songs, we are not making hit songs. When Grind did what it did, or maybe even before Grind, Anger Management, when it did what it did, I realized how hit songs happen. Because, you know, a hit song is a popular song. Someone submitted it, and then it won that award. With Grind, and from where I was sitting, I'd imagine that it was Vision DJ, you know, he has DJ friends, and so, you know, Bomame, you know, repetition, you just playing it, and we thank God it's a good song too. And and then it caught fire. So pressure, no. I don't want to pigeonhole myself into like, this is what people expect of me, and so that's what I'm going to do throughout my career. You become a one-trick pony. And for the people that even think that they want songs like that from me, they are the same people that will come and say, okay, let's do something else. You know? So it wasn't pressure in that sense. You know, it was okay, so what next? Because now it's certified that I don't know what people like. Whilst we were making grind, I did not know that it would become popular like that. So I tried to stay out of that box of that pressure of like people expecting do this and do that, do that, yeah.
And just did you? Always. So you, Pure Akan, Walasi,
Three Musketeers.
What? Do you know where I'm going with this?
Sometimes they mention Ayat and yeah.
Yes.
They call us the alter artists or alternative music. Yeah, they're trying to.
Oh, really? Yeah, there's a name to it.
Yes, because they don't know where to put us. You know, they don't know where to call what. I don't even know what to call what I'm doing. But I think that we are onto something in that, like we are going to. Because I listen to everybody. I imagine that the artists that you mentioned to, they listen to everybody. I think we are onto something where we are going to put together everything that we have learned and then form something, you know, and call it something. And we are going to be a part of that. So that's usually you catch me saying, "Me hip life and I'm high life and I'm here with me." I'm trying to find a shelf for what I'm doing. You know, but when we're in the studio, we're just creating, making music with other people. So the names that you mentioned, who are you going to ask?
Okay. Yeah, because obviously you know where I was going with it.
I know.
And then is it the case that you, business-wise or commercial-wise, you haven't really considered charting that path or, you know, basking too much in that aspect of the music business that you, because not in recent times, Ghanaians like to dance.
Yeah.
They like something they can, like the club bangers and then the new genres that are breaking out.
Yeah.
Have you thought of maybe fusing something in it for commercial purposes, you know?
No. No, because in trying to do that, you would dilute the essence of the art, I think. You know, because now it's can I live now? Tomorrow is another thing. So I think that artists should just focus on making and getting good at what they do. You know, that's a better goal for everybody. Instead of make a banger, put some money in your pocket, get famous. There's nothing wrong with getting money and doing all that, but it shouldn't take up or take away the essence of what you're doing. Because when there's money involved, it's done a certain way than when, let's say, you are established or when you're on that, you know, it comes from a different place. I hope that it comes from that place for everybody, but it's not like that for everybody. You know.
Out of the 3 nominations you had, there are 2 nominations there that I'm so happy that you have. Whoever thinks I'm biased, I don't care. So that's the songwriter and then the record of the year.
Yes.
I think it's even about time. This is supposed to have happened like, you know, years ago.
Yeah, it's fitting.
Yeah, and I want to ask you, what realm do you usually get to before you write your songs? Like, because whatever spirit you use in recording your songs, gets to whoever is listening to it. Yeah. So what goes into your songwriting?
I think you just have to be sincere with yourself. Yes. And knowing yourself and being yourself. That sincerity starts it. You know, this is what I'm feeling right now, and I'm going to try and express that, and maybe hopefully when it gets out someone might relate to it. But I think it's staying true to who you are. Yeah, that is my best guess.
Your Unbroken album, right? 19
songs.
Where were you at that particular time? When I'm talking about where were you, not maybe your location.
Mentally.
At what point, yeah,
Exactly.
were you at that time when you recorded that album?
Well, I think I was going through changes. Finding my feet, especially as an independent artist, you know, forming a new team, getting in touch with some parts of my past and myself, you know. So it was a rebirth in a sense for me. That's why maybe some of the songs might sound like that. It's not typical one Shelley person again.
I don't actually see you as a one Shelley person. I'm going to be asking you questions based on the fact that I have been listening to your songs.
Good.
And better. Because your issue is not really out there. If you search on Google about Ayisi, when it comes to issues like scandal, and you won't get.
No.
Yes. Did you at any point in time feel sabotaged in the industry? And are there any experiences from maybe former colleagues, industry stakeholders, that you feel like at the point you're not being treated fairly to some extent, betrayals? Did any of that thing, happen? And did that also cause your break? Because I think you went on a break for a while.
Some people say that.
Yeah.
So yeah, I've had experiences with one or two, normal experiences. Sabotage. I don't like to see myself as the victim of that because I know that nobody can stop me. I think it was mainly not fitting in. It gets to you, So what am I going to do? Because my songs are the way that they are, and these are the songs that are on radio or are trending or are popular, and I sure as hell I'm not going to be doing that, So you are caught in the place of for some of us, we chose to do what we were meant to do, regardless of the fact that a very popular and I ain't popular. Because I don't care whether the songs get popular, I care that they are good. So that even when they don't get popular, they are good songs still, So it wasn't sabotage, but I think it was finding a place that I fit in, Saying that also, it took me back to anger management time. Cemented the fact that whilst I'm doing what I'm doing, don't try and guess what people will like, because people do not know what they like until they hear it, and stay true to yourself. Before I had recorded Grind, there's been no song like that. So stick to that. Whether it gets popular or not, that's not your business. But the times that any of my songs got popular was very inadvertent. They're in tones, according to me. I went to the studio, did the record, and then from there, something else took over. I cannot sit on any platform and take credits and go like, I am a hit maker. I make music. I don't make hit songs. So that realization from not fitting in just made me let go of trying to fit in. And just be myself. So songs like Can I Live is coming from that vibe. I hear the advice that you are giving me. Go and do this. Go and do these kind of songs. Do dance. This. Go and do. I hear all that, and I imagine that you are trying to help me and you want to see me do good. That's why you're telling me that. But this is how I feel. I feel like I should express this, but I look stupid or it doesn't work out. Let me bear the consequences and cost of that. It was fitting in. That was one of the things that cultivated some kind of self-doubt. Am I doing the right thing? Or at a certain point, it just levels out. You stop caring about that.
Did you burn any bridges in the process?
I mean, the way I am, yeah. Some relationships you can't, they just won't work out. unless maybe you belittle yourself to fit in that relationship. And I'm not going to do that. You know, I'm going to instead, I'd rather stand alone than be somewhere that I have to belittle myself to fit in. You know? So yeah, I did burn some bridges, thank God. If they get fixed, all right then. If they don't, I'll be fine.
Are those bridges, are those people at the other side of the bridge trying to get in now?
Yeah. Sometimes I feel like they're trying to get in, but it shouldn't be that difficult. But sometimes as simple as, I'm sorry, this went this way. I know force you to the way you handle them. You know, for handle them like that, woo, handshake. Sometimes simple like that, but ego and pride. You know, it prolongs things unnecessarily. So yes, they are, but we are here now, and I think I need to come to terms with that. I have. I'm still recording. I'm still bringing out music. I'm still doing these interviews. I'm still out here. As to whether or not those bridges will be mended, it's up to God.
Up to God. So
you know too much. That's big. No.
Well,
it's good, you know.
That'll be after the interview.
It's also good that I get asked these questions. Then I open up.
Yeah.
Do some
soul
searching.
Yeah. Like I said, it's a conversation. It's not an interview. So grind Ayisi. Moving on Ayisi. And Can I Live Ayisi?
Yes.
And let's say, which other? Okay, let's just say, let me pick another song and add Prayer Ayisi.
Very different Ayisis.
What changed?
Life and going through stuff. You know, these things. It reveals yourself to you more. You know, and as an artist, that's one of the things I like about being able to do what I do. I get to take whoever is listening places. You know, some people, I wish I said that, or I feel like that. You know, I like that about it. So yes, I went through life, but still I'm going through life. That's why that consciousness. Okay. So these 4 Ayisis as a 5 Ayisis, very different Ayisis.
Yes, very different.
Very, very different.
Very different. Yeah. And I'm loving the new Ayisi though.
Good.
Yeah.
This Ayisi is wise side, calm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Doesn't. I like this Ayisi too.
Yes. Let's take a quick breather here. When we come back, we have more for you. Don't go away. You're still watching Talkertainment right here on GhanaWeb TV. We'll be right back.
And show be a sound fast I was so. Next no fear quan your mind, wouldn't me visa, the nipa becca, hence so die, yes, it dream, Kwame, hence so many are here. Oh, Lord, and crime baby, when I have best shy and Nkommo skin pain, and so die, yes, it dream.
Oh my God. Oh, get hold of yourself. You're welcome back to Talkertainment right here on GhanaWeb TV. It's been Ayisi on the show, and before we went on break, we're talking about his musical journey, you know, throughout then till now, and you know, we are going to still get to delve deeper. So, fast forward now. Ayisi is back. He's always been there, but he's back into the cycles with 3 huge nominations. Not just any, let's say, popular song. I'm not trying to underestimate those. Yeah, but, you know, there are some nominations that are heavier than some, you know. Yeah. And those nominations have been held by the likes of Kenata, Stonebwoy, like there are other good artists. There are, if you are not there, you don't get there.
Technical too.
Yes. And how does that make you feel, knowing that, you know, before people get to that stage, they get all those, like, maybe Vodafone Song of the Year, Popular Song of the Year, but you just went straight to Record of the Year, Songwriter of the Year. How does that make you feel?
I mean, to be even nominated in that, before winning, of course, we are winning all three.
Yeah.
Before winning, even to be nominated, for me and the people that I made the songs with, it's because whilst we are making it, we are not making a song to win an award, or we're not making a record of the year or song or whatever. So for it to take off like that and then fast forward to be nominated is like it's crazy, because I don't know. It's good.
It's good, huh? It is definitely good.
It's good. It's a good feeling. The recognition, the responsibility comes with the appreciation, to have the people that you care about even more happy for you. It's good. It's extensive. It stretches more than you ever know. Will be the argument.
Saturday.
Some will say in fact that. So one says it's your first time you're stuff like that.
Double for your trouble.
I know. It's great. It's great.
So your song, what's the title of the song? I've actually forgotten it.
On the Unbroken?
No, it's not on the it's new. Yeah.
New Beginnings? Yanwari?
No, it's not Yanwari.
This year?
Is it this year? The one that spoke against the national issues. The one that had Duncan Williams' preaching in it.
With Walasi?
Yes.
Everyday people?
Everyday people.
Yes.
Okay.
Last year.
It was last year, huh? Okay. What did you see? What made you
go there?
Yeah.
It took me there. So I'm in the studio with Kuvi. It's Kuvi produced.
Kuvi Beats, yeah.
I brought it up that wouldn't it be cool if we had a song with Walasi. Prior to that, I had met Walasi at shows, and we talk about it. It's just passing conversation. Shall we for do track? Oh yeah, we for do track. Okay, we'll for link, blah blah blah. So I'm in the studio with Kuvi, and I bring this up. So he starts to produce something. He's playing around. We have a skeleton version of the idea that we are going for. Then I hit up Walasi, I sent it up. That's how it started. Sent the song over to him. Do you like it? He says yes. Okay, so we continue with the production. And then I do the first verse and the hook. And then I send it over to Walasi and he listens to it. And Chekra does his verse, sends it back. And it did not have the Duncan Williams sample in there. We just cut the record. And I was aiming for a Walasi song. Walasi touches on societal topics like that. So everyday people, I went like, listen, everyday people, everyday life, normal Ghanaian Accra living thing. I can't remember where I heard. It must have been social media somewhere, Facebook or TikTok somewhere. I heard the sample, the preaching. I thought it was funny. It was even
National Cathedral.
It was very sarcastic. He's actually really praying for, and I believe in prayer and stuff like that. It hit me as this is a funny. It hit me as funny. Then I put it in the song. Listened to it. It made sense. Sent it to Walasi. Loved it.
Did anybody come at you for doing that?
Not yet. It's music.
You were, no, because the action people will come after you.
It's coming from a place of love, so I don't think that, I don't mean any harm. When you listen to it and you keep an open mind, it's a track that's for everybody. I'm not making fun of the man or anything, just love.
So, why is it that when artists go to the studio to record, and then they, after recording in the studio, it's very hard to sing their own songs that they have recorded for us to hear on stage, but without the tune? I'm talking about playing live band. Why is it hard?
I think whereas some might be exposed to the live band, where just like the gospel artists especially, they play with the live band almost all the time. It's very rare that you see them miming or not actually singing live. They even prefer the live band to the PA systems. So I think it's exposure to the live band. And then I would start to it will show naturally that this is what you've been doing for some time. But for the ones that just started, everybody needs time, and also it's different recording in the studio where they put the effects on. This goes like my studio, and they don't even need you to be there. You can record over the phone. So in the studio it's fairly easy because the bit tuning and stuff like that. When you're asked to do it live, it's a lot of things. Sometimes you can even sing well in the studio, but when they set up the live band, it's another conversation. It's another frequency that you might need to tap into, another confidence that So all that comes with, I think, exposure and practice. I would imagine that's what will separate the artists that can do the live band and those that are not ready yet.
Oh, okay. So now Ayisi is here. Where do we see you? I don't want to ask that cliche question.
Yeah, no, but you can.
But
yeah, you can. In 5 years?
No, I don't want to put it that way. I want to know what you have for us moving forward. Like, what are you going to give us now? Because me personally, I'm expecting more.
Yeah, there will be more.
Yeah.
Music.
So what are some projects that you plan to undertake? Some things you want to do?
The team and I are working on a sequel to Evergreen. That and then an album. So those two things. So more music, more interviews, more videos. But in 5 years, I would ask that question to myself. Like, health. I want to be healthy, man. For however long I have left. Health. It's the thing. Because when you lose that, it's messed up, man. You know what I'm talking about. Yeah. Health. Even more than the music thing. I'm trying to stay healthy. Then from that, the rest can come.
So, this question. Last year,
yes,
I was still trying to get you until I went over one of your songs that said that
I don't do no effing interviews. And
I was like, what did we do to you? What did we do to you? Do you have any bad experiences with the media?
I did not like interviews at a certain point in my career because I felt as though a repetitive, like I answer the questions here, I go, answer. And then I also feel like this question: why did you change from AI to Ayisi? A million times, and I've answered it over and over and over and over. That's just an example. So I just felt like the interviews were repetitive, and so that's why I put it all in the songs. I also said in that song too. That's why I put everything that I feel as though you would want to know in the songs. So I love you guys. I do. I was just thinking aloud. I really love you guys.
We here.
I love doing the interviews nowadays.
Okay.
Yeah.
Usually we do that because we also want to have it on record. Do you get it?
See, don't blame me. I know I said that in the song, but that's the reason why I said that. It has nothing to do with you guys. I understand that, we are family, interactive. So it has nothing to do. It's therapy for me, awesome. So don't listen to the music, tap your feet, and then brush it off. It's just lyrical content.
Accepted. Did you also start in church?
Oh God, the church issue. So, born in Christian home. The first time that I tried to join the church choir, something happened. It was with my sister in the church choir rehearsal, and something happened. And then I stopped.
What happened?
Oh, I hate you. Got into small confrontation with one guy over there. You know, I lost it.
There was apathy in the choir, right?
I used to have a problem with
being easily confrontational.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
So I acted out a certain way, embarrassed the hell out of my sister, and quit the choir thing.
And that was it.
And that was it. I did not go back. Do I regret? It's not the choir that I regret leaving. I regret reacting like that. You know, because in hindsight, I could have just let it slide. I think I just got insecure or something, you know. Yeah, insecure is the word. I just did not like the approach. Yeah. But still, I could have, you know,
But the choir master, is he still alive?
I do not know.
Have you tried to mend?
No. No, but it wasn't that deep because the subsequent Sundays, you know, we met, shook hands, and you know, it was all good. We played soccer, you know, so it wasn't that deep. I just, in hindsight, wish I had not reacted like that, and that's the reason why I never joined the church choir.
Okay.
I listen to gospel, you know, I'm a church guy. Yeah.
So I'm asking this because I want to know your take on pastors not deciding to pay their instrumentalists in church.
Right?
Yeah.
It's interesting. I would want to pay my instrumentalists if I had a church, you know, because that's what they're living off of, their skills, and it's a skill, you know. So if they have the skill for it, I think something, you know, put them on the payroll. I'm on the payroll. I have the church. I'm on the payroll. It's helping out. It's for God, yes, but I get paid, right? So instrumentalists, it feels right.
Yeah,
it sounds right.
It does.
Yeah.
So growing up in a Christian home,
let it go
with your locks.
Okay. What did they say about it?
Yes, and music.
Main hard dreams are. I think that's one of the things that make my parents have faith in me. In fact, I don't really bring you out of a house. I just make music, mind my business. With the locks, it's just a hairstyle. I had a lot of hair at some point in my life, and I just decided to lock it. But the character that I have, that my parents know, me hard dream, like cry, you know. So they let me be me because I don't worry. You know, I try to be good.
So typical Ghanaian home, they weren't saying you should go pursue medicine or do something, some white collar thing.
Of course they did that because they want to see you do good.
What did they ask you to do? Or what did they want you to do?
Or generally don't get in trouble. You know? Generally that was the main thing. Still is the main thing. Don't get in trouble. Take care of yourself. Do what you want to do. But you know, even to get to that point, they also needed to come to terms with the fact that this is what he wants to do. You know, this is what he's doing. So he's good at it. There's opportunities for him to keep doing it. He likes doing it. He's not in trouble. Let him be.
If not music, what would you have been doing?
Something in entertainment. Or artsy stuff. Writing. Probably. I like to write. I cannot believe that I get credit for writing.
Why?
Yeah, put something that comes fairly natural.
But do you write for other people? Oh, okay. Serial songwriter.
Have to be.
Okay.
Yeah, but I help out happily.
I want to know a little about your background. I should have asked this question earlier, but
We have time.
Your background. How was it like? Where did you grow up? How was it? Your upbringing, childhood, something brief.
Mostly with my baby sister, my mom. I born in Accra. Went to Ave Maria, Physics Staff Primary, Miko School Accra. Was with my sister, my mom a lot, all the way through to I think GHS, and old boy had traveled, so he came down. Just normal. Both parents having that, dude, with siblings, firstborn. Yeah, it was like that. It was cool.
You're trying to sieve.
Yeah, but I had a normal childhood. Normal childhood.
Okay, your parents are still together?
Yes.
Okay.
Thankfully.
Okay.
That's still cool.
Okay, that's fine. So, you're the only boy?
I'm the firstborn. Then there's Julie after me. There's Dan after me, and then there's Sam after Dan. Yeah, before.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm a hype.
Okay, that's fine. What's the worst ever rumor you've heard about yourself?
I don't.
You don't know?
No.
You don't pay attention?
And even if I do, I don't think I've heard something that bad to rate it as, this.
How about interesting or funny?
Interesting. Okay, so they thought anger management was like really me. I went to jail and I shot somebody. And I did all that.
Yes, it was like listening to it is like watching action movie. Like,
and then I have anger issues, and I was in America, and bought me baha because I shot and killed someone.
Hey.
That song is fictional. It's for everybody. I'm a great guy. I'm a nice guy. I'm a cool guy. Very anger issues. I get angry too, like everybody. So that song is just very fictional. It had nothing to do with me. So please, when you see me, wave. Say hi.
Who are some of the artists that inspired your journey?
So this is where I mentioned one or two names, but I think that if the ones that I don't even remember their names. Everybody I listened to up to this point. Who did I listen to? So hip hop, 90s hip hop. I grew up on that. Gospel, I grew up on that. Jazz, I grew up on that. Country music, I even grew up on that. A lot. Who put me on that? It was Dad.
Okay.
My old man used to be in a band, and so he kept a lot of musical CDs. Don't bore. That ushered me into different types of music. And shout out Atlantis Radio. At a certain point growing up, I was always listening to it. That's what put me on the country music and the jazz too. So I listen to this point, even to the people I'm still listening to. Yeah. Writing wise, Tupac, Biggie, Eminem, E12, reggae, even the Bob, the Lucky Dube, the gospel, all the way to Elder Miracle. Meteo to this point. So those are the people that, almost make 9 interviews. I'll mention their name, and they live through me.
It's not recent though, but there have been big ups. Other people listen to you from other countries. I think I saw something about Buju.
Yes, that was interesting.
Yes.
He even mentioned that it was my SoundCloud day.
Yeah.
That was interesting. It was like, really, all the way. And I think he grew up on it. So, like, asking me what are some of the artists that he also mentioned. When I heard it, I saw the video, I was like, hey, SoundCloud days. That was very job. It put us all on the map.
Did you fall out with EL?
We did not fall out. At a certain point, after the tape, the Link Up EP, yeah, I brought out the Unbroken album, and he went on to do other projects. Yeah.
So you guys still talk?
I'm not as much as we used to.
You guys are still friends?
Yeah.
Okay. Because recently he even spoke about you.
And I would say, did you fall out?
And I want to, sometimes you people can do that. Yeah.
But we all, if even there's issue, we always try to like shake hands, like, say good, and we always try to do that so that when we get at the interviews, we don't have to lie, so pretty cool.
Okay. Media, before I ask you questions, it means I know.
So, yeah.
Okay.
I saw the video of him talking about me.
Yeah.
DJ Slim's podcast. Yeah, they sent the video to me. I saw that. Yeah, it's love and respect still. Yeah.
So your final.
In the closing, for the support, very thankful for the support, the media especially. Because any music, but the media makes a hit song and makes it more popular. So for the support from when we started to this point, very, very, very grateful for that. To the fans too, very grateful for that. To GhanaWeb, much love. First time here, it won't be the last, I promise. My is just love. Everybody's just grouping in. It's very nice. Grateful for that too. Very grateful.
And go watch his works on YouTube.
And shout out Brenna.
Follow Ayisi Music on all social media platforms. So this is where we draw the curtains on this edition of Talkertainment right here on GhanaWeb TV. I hope you had fun, because I did. And it's been nice, being on your set. We come your way another time. Till then, stay blessed and be good. We out.